bring a notebook up the stage. I consider it unprofessional, but I wrote some new jokes yesterday. I'm gonna unleash them for y'all tonight, alright? Some random thoughts. I just got a job at this tube factory. It fucking sucks, but the way I'm looking at life now, I'm kind of trying to, be positive and just count my blessings. So whenever I'm feeling depressed about working at this tube factory, I just go to McDonald's on break, and I look at the guy working at McDonald's. I say, well, at least I'm not the guy working at McDonald's. And when he feels depressed about his job, he should think to himself, well, at least I'm not the crazy homeless guy in the lobby. And the crazy homeless guy, when he's feeling depressed, should say, well, at least I'm not the hippopotamus in my pocket that's protecting me from the monsters that are trying to eat my eyeballs. And the hippopotamus should say, well, at least I don't exist, so it doesn't fucking matter. It's all good. 1 for 1. All right. You guys like one-liners? I've been reading up a little bit on theology. It seems like everybody's got their own version of heaven and hell. So that being said, I'm pretty sure that gay guy heaven and gerbil hell are the same place. Don't me. All right, 2 for 2. After much experimentation in my own private laboratory, I've come to the conclusion that a Mexican pizza is nothing more than an Italian tostada. If you're homeschooled, social studies should be the class where you're forced to go hang out at a public school for a couple hours today and learn how to interact with other human beings. Social studies. That'll give you something to talk about around the dinner table with your oppressive parents, besides how awesome Glenn Beck is. I think that's it for that. Get right into the old stuff. All right. Sam Elliott's been on the radio a lot lately. You guys know who Sam Elliott is, right?
Yeah.
Cowboy guy, talks like this, real manly. Anything manly. I mean, he's like got the American Beef Council. He's got Coors. He's got. If you're trying to sell a steak, a beer, or a truck, call Sam Elliott. But I think he needs to broaden his horizons a little bit. I think he needs to do a douche commercial and just aim it towards lesbians. It could work. Just, you ever get that fresh feeling in the morning? Do the summer's eve have you feeling a little bit more rugged and powerful than you care to be south of the border? Do you have a hankering for a vagina as crisp and clean as the Rocky Mountains? The Massengale whiskey and water may be right up your alley, Sally. Now available in 3 new scents: patchouli, sandalwood, and gray flannel. Fucking commercials. Have you guys seen the Carfax commercial? Yes. The salesman's trying to pull one over on the educated consumer. Educated consumer's like, show me the Carfax. The guy's like, wouldn't it be great if we had Carfax for other things we spend money on? Like you're on a date with a girl you met online. She's talking. They always do. But she's like, yeah, I'm a respectable girl. I've only had like 3 boyfriends. You're just like, yeah. Well, I took the liberty of pulling your VagFax printout. She's like, VagFax? I'm like, yeah, your vaginal history report? According to this, your lady parts have got some miles on them. Looks like you've been rear-ended a few times, too. Let me see, in 1998, when you were in college, you got blackout drunk and banged the whole football team. Let me see, in 2010, you hooked up in that year alone with 57 guys and 4 chicks. I don't know how to tell you this, girl, but it seems like you're just my type. So why don't we just skip this whole dinner, getting to know each other thing, start doing shots and go back to your place. Like you did with that other dude last Friday. People always walk up to me after the shows. They're like, dude, you could never do Carfax for women because women don't have a VIN number. I'll let you in on a little secret. Women have a VIN number. You just got to know where to find it. It's embedded on the G-spot in Braille. ladies. You're welcome. I want all you boyfriends in here to go home tonight and look for that VIN number.
Thank you.
The stupider boyfriends are gonna go home and get on Google and try to learn Braille. Totally missed the fucking point. Totally missed the fucking point. If I help one poor couple out there, it was worth it. That's why I do this shit, man. Chris Carlton cares. Love you, ladies. All right. What else is going on? And if they had Carfax for guys, it'd be just like 40 pages of shit we do to ourselves when nobody else is around. Be on a date, she'd be like, why'd you stick your dick in a jar of peanut butter? Why'd you stick your dick in a vacuum cleaner? Show me the badge facts. What else is going on? Any couples in here?
No.
I'm trying to help you guys out and you won't even fucking own up to it? Jesus Christ, man. I've been noticing a pattern with the girls I date. They, once we've been dating for a little while, we just kind of get to this little cutesy phase where we start making up pet names for each other's genitals. You know, guys, if this ever happens to you, piece of advice, do not say the first thing that pops into your head. Like if she calls yours Lefty, don't call hers Lucy. She will not think it's as funny as you do. Guaranteed. Try to avoid words like funky and cheesy too. It looks like a taco, but
tastes like chicken.
yes, it's a smells like tuna, tastes like chicken. My man, I thought brothers didn't do that shit. How do you know what it smells like, man?
You gotta smell it. First must smell it.
I know why. I've actually dated a few black girls, and I went down and I was like, it was like a left hook, dude. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, no wonder they don't fucking do this shit, man. I don't know if it's a DNA, not trying to be a racist or nothing, man, but...
Too late.
Too fucking late. Oh, God.
Turning red.
Oh, let me see, I think I'll do one more joke and get out of here. I rented an apartment a few months ago, got a great deal on it. When I signed the lease, they told me why. They said, well, the law requires us to tell you that a man was brutally murdered in your place right before you bought it. I was like, cool, I don't care, man. Kill whoever the fuck you want in here, man. It's $400 a month. What they didn't tell me was that he was gay, and that wouldn't matter, but they didn't tell me the place was haunted either. And you haven't lived your life to the fullest until you've been haunted by a gay ghost. It's an experience. The first night there, it's just hearing all this banging around. Like, fucking whatever, it's noisy neighbors, I'll do it in the morning. Next morning I wake up. What the fuck happened in here? My house has been very tastefully redecorated. Is that a fucking window treatment? Textures and feng shui, it's a fucking nightmare. Next night I'm hearing voices echoing through the hall, just boo. You so need to get out. Next night my DVR is full to capacity with musicals and Glee reruns. It's a fucking nightmare, man. So I go to this friend of mine. She's into communicating with the dead. I know some weird fucking chicks. Sarah. She's like, well, you only have one option. A seance. I'm like, a seance? Isn't there like a gay ghost trap I can buy online or something? I'm not having a gay ghost seance at my house. So later that night, we're having a gay ghost seance at my house. Candles are lit, we're holding hands around this really nice walnut coffee table that my gay ghost picked out for me. Man, this is a stupid fucking problem to have. She conjures him up finally. He appears like, boom. He doesn't even have chains, he's got like satin sashes or some shit like that. You know? Very tasteful gay ghost. She goes, what do you want?
Hey.
What up?
Hey, shut up.
Right on. Anyway, so she finally conjures him up. She's like, what do you want? He's like, I want to dance.
Disappears, flips us off. I'm like, great, he's one of those angry gay ghosts. What the fuck's he gonna do now? I look at her, she's like, whatever, sleep on it. Woke up the next morning with a sore ass, moved the fuck out. All right, guys, I've been Chris Carlton. Thank you. Give it up for Ben Adams, the lovely esteemed host, member to Take Your Weight staff. Thank y'all for coming out. Later.
Woo!
Chris Carlton.